What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Hunting Rocks. As always, I am your hunting guide, Jeff. And as you can see from the big bird behind me, I am in Alton, Illinois. I'm not going hunting for rocks today. I'm actually going up to find some Cullet glass. I'm going to Glass Island. I hit this place early in my YouTubing video career. So we're going to go back up there. We're going to see what we can find. Hopefully we find some really good stuff. Did a video on this place almost a year ago. And I tell you what, summer has not been good to me. These summer floods have really done a number on this island. So I'm going to look around, see what I can find. Behind me is Raging Rivers Water Park. I do see a piece of slag glass on the ground. I'm going to pick it up and I'll explain to you a little bit about what this area was and is. Alright, here we go. This is a piece of slag. Proper terminology would be Cullet glass. Essentially, back in the early 1900s, Alton, Illinois, and up until probably the 90s, I think it was, had a very large glass works. Well, they used to take their Cullet glass from down there, and they would come along the river road, and this was a dumping area for it. This was the dump for both Grafton, which is that way, and Alton, which of course is back downriver. And they did this for years and years and years whenever the railroad tracks ran through what is now the Great River Road. Once the Great River Road was built, and of course EPA rules and changes and whatnot, they weren't allowed to dump slag glass down here anymore. But you find really neat pieces like this, and you'll find really big pieces. So if you're into jewelry making or whatnot, this is a good place to come and get some of your slag glass or Cullet glass that you can use. It's a nice clear piece, but it's full of bubbles. That's why they dumped that. Couldn't be used. But otherwise though, as I was saying, the river has done a number to my island, which, no big deal. It comes and goes. That's how it works with erosion. The only tool I have with me today is a shovel. So I'm going to start digging in some areas, seeing what has sunk to the bottom. Of course, the heavier stuff always sinks. The lighter stuff you can just pick up right off top. I will say down here you will find a lot of regular beer bottles, which is kind of lame. That's just people littering. But here's a nice piece of it. Yeah, that's a nice piece of Cullet glass. So I'm going to get to work. If I find some really cool pieces, I'm going to show you on camera. And I hope to see you here in a bit. Alright, here's a nice piece of amber. Not amber, but amber glass. This came from probably them making beer bottles or medicine bottles. Something happened to that group. They weren't able to use it, so in the bag it goes. Tried digging a little bit here. Lots of gravel in the ground. I'm finding a lot of shells. A lot of really cool shells. Here's one right here. So I don't think I'm going to dig anymore. But I'm going to walk around and see what kind of glass I can find, because it is surface finds in fairly good size. It'd be a lot easier if I came out here later in the fall once all this vegetation's died off, but you know, hey, such is life. I know where it's at. I'll be back, and I'll tell you where it's at, so maybe you'll be back. Come get yourself some glass. Here's a little piece underneath of a shell right there, and there's a neat looking little shell. I'll take them both. Here's an interesting one. Piece of green glass that had dripped. This is slag, or I should start calling it Cullet. That's its actual name. Slag glass is something entirely different. Sorry about the sound. There's a lot of traffic on the river road today. But essentially this dripped down and over. The batch was no good for some reason. They broke it up, they threw it into train cars, and they brought it out here. Alright, here's some stuff I just picked up. This may glow under an ultraviolet light. That horribly loud sound you're hearing is actually a towboat. Is that towboat cruising up the river, and he's throwing off a big wake. So I'm going to get my bag here And I'm going to scoot a little bit away from the river, but once he's gone and his waves come through, who knows what we'll find. Yep, here's the waves from the towboat. It's alright. Wash that shore for me. Let's find some cool stuff. Oh, I was just going for a piece and the waves took it. Ah, here's one. There we go. You gotta be quicker than the waves sometimes. Which, I'm not gonna lie, is not always easy. Well, shoot. Well, hey, little crawdad. What are you doing up here? You need to be back in the river. Let me help. Where'd you go? Oh, I guess he's back in the river. All right. Oh, here we go. There's a nice piece. I saw a really nice clear one, but well, the waves took it. It's all right. Somebody down in Louisiana can find that. Here we go. Here's a good piece that just washed out. And it's right beside a couple really nice looking shells. That's really pretty in there. Let's check this one out. Nice. B-29 Liberator. Good thing he's flying overhead. I'd hate to think if the Germans attacked us. I'm going to take the shells. I'll turn those into buttons and beads and other things like that. Especially these kind with that mother of pearl. Thought I just saw a piece of glass and the wave took it again. Oh well. So of course here's a pretty green one. However, that pretty green is just a broken bottle. It will become sea glass sooner or later though. It'll be tumbled and rolled across the rocks here. It was already getting smooth edges. Well, it's not a piece of Cullet glass, but I'll pick it up. It's kind of a nice looking geode. Here we go. This is one of my favorite types to find. Look at that bluish color to it. I love these. And I came over to the other side of the island, well, it's a peninsula really, and I'm finding some good stuff over here. Some really nice ambers, a couple of clear pieces. Probably wondering what the heck I do with this stuff. Well, you can tumble it. It is just glass. Tumbles just like you would obsidian. Turn it into jewelry. Use it for decoration and stuff. I also sometimes sell it by the baggie full to people who like to make jewelry and other things like that. Something I'm getting into, but slow going. I'm getting there though. Of course you can cut it. It will cut on a rock saw or a tile saw. It is just glass, so it's a little softer than some of your other material you may cut. Like, you know, this guy here, chert. A lot easier to cut than that. Yeah, let's make our way up. Here's a big old dead fish. Almost cartoonish looking. With as noisy as the river road is today, I'll have to see how well this video turns out. It may end up being voiced over, which I hope it doesn't. Alright, let's go put this stuff back in the bag and I'll look a little longer. Well, alright guys, here they are, my treasures from today. Let me put this over in the amber glass area. I wetted them down a little bit so they were shiny like they will be once I get them polished. My little bitty pieces. Of course my mother of pearl shells, my fancy schmancy geode I found, and I'm not sure what these are. I broke them off of a rock on the way up. They're nodules. They're probably just chert, but yeah, small finds today. Still a lot of brush down there on the island. Well, it's actually a peninsula, so a lot of brush down on the peninsula still. Come fall, should be a lot better. Hopefully we'll get some good ice this year and it'll push some more stuff up, or at least change the island a little more, just so long as I don't lose it. I guess right now it is an island. But anyhow, those are my finds. Well guys, that's my trip to Glass Island. I hope you enjoyed it. A little different than most of my videos. I don't actually have Hamilton in the end of this one. Sorry about that. I promise he'll be in the next one. But anyhow, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I can get a like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I hope to see you the next time I'm out hunting rocks. Have a good one.